Gun violence in the United States, it's been making news recently. Series of shootings in schools, subways, other public places. It has raised questions about gun laws in the United States. In the latest, thousands of people took to the streets on Saturday to demand for action on the devastating gun violence plaguing the country. The protesters demand stricter gun laws and protection for citizens. In Washington, protesters of all ages gathered at the National Mall, where activists placed white vases holding flowers. Apart from Washington, protests took place in Florida, where a student-led organization founded by survivors of a shooting at a high school in Parkland, Florida, held demonstrations. The same organization has conducted rallies in 2018 to protest against gun violence. Other protesters in Parkland carried placards and signs with messages such as "Am I next?" Protests were also marked in New York City.
Too many people who have lived this gut-wrenching experience.
We can't go to school without worry about gun violence, and just the mass shootings, how much it's increased all over the years. I think it's kind of plain ridiculous how there's more shootings than days of the year. So just came here to show our support and try to help make a difference.
According to the Gun Violence Archive, more than 19,000 people were killed in gun shootings in the United States. Experts say that the ease of access to guns and mental health problems can lead to them being used in attacks.
If you look at it, all of the recent murders have been done by 18-year-olds, and yet they can't smoke because they can't buy cigarettes, they can't buy liquor because they're not mature enough to handle those two things, and yet they're mature enough to handle an AR-15. That's ridiculous. We have to do something about it.
Gun control advocates are calling for tighter restrictions or an outright ban on such rifles. Opposition from many Republican lawmakers has long been a hurdle to major implementation of such laws. This week, the United States House of Representatives passed a broad package of proposals that included raising the purchasing age for most semi-automatic rifles from 18 to 21. A cross-party group of senators has also been working on gun control measures. However, it does not include an assault weapons ban or universal background checks.
House will come to order.
To those who a moment of silence is good enough.
The speaker started.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.